Hi everyone, Aldbar here. This is my solo walkthrough and guide to the level 5 heroic quest, Wake Me Up Inside, on the Elite difficulty. Enjoy. Hi everyone, Warjack here. This is the final quest in the first Feywild quest chain. You enter the quest from the center of the Windward Hall.
You awake from your unexpected slumber. At first, things seem as before. You're still at Windward Hall, and Melody is still standing beside the bed. Then you realize that Lord Arden is missing, and so are the flower and the loot you need for the ritual. Melody begins speaking in a familiar voice.
Lord Arden's true name?
You see creatures milling around near the gate to Windward Hall. Then you notice that things seem different. This isn't the Feywild. You are trapped inside a dream.
This quest is a bit of a, trash killing quest. You just walk around and kill a bunch of monsters.
In the corner of the courtyard stands a kushi. It bares its fangs at you as you approach.
You don't get a chest for him, but you do have a collectible and you get some XP. There are a few breakables inside of the hall over here. Most are on the left, but a few of them are also on the bottom right.
You approach a shadowy form that appears to be Lord Arden, reading a note with a worried expression on his face. The figure doesn't notice your presence. The shadowy Lord Arden fades into nothing. Based on his appearance and your uncanny surroundings, you guess that you must be inside the Lord's nightmare.
This map is actually very straightforward if you just want to complete the quest. So, facing towards the wilderness, stepping out of Windward Hall, okay? If you just stand here and look out, there's two ways you can go. You can go to the left or to the right or straight. Left will be one objective, right will be the other objective, and right down the center is where you're going to go at the end. Now, there's side objectives. One of them is to find all the different nightmare visions of Lord Arden. One of them was at the start. One of them is on these two shores, either on the left or on the right. He spawns on one of the two sides.
You spot movement underneath the bridge. Moving closer, you see a nasty-looking troll guarding the missing loot.
The other side objective you can do in this quest, other than finding the nightmare visions of Lord Arden, is to kill a whole bunch of monsters. Well, to clear out all of the trash mobs who spawn in the quest. You might not want to kill all the trash mobs for the extra objective because you might find it to be too long, but finding the different locations of Lord Arden is actually pretty fast. There's no reason why you shouldn't do that. One thing I can say about this quest is you better be a character who can deal damage to big groups of enemies, like splash DPS, because if you just single target DPS, it'll take you forever to do this quest.
Bits of troll and drops of its blood splash into the river as the battle progresses. You've recovered Hirsam's loot for the ritual.
Yeah, so that was the first objective that we must do. Now that objective is on the second part of the map. So you can skip ahead to here if you want. Or you can stay around and watch how I clear out and show where all the extra objectives are. You're gonna have to climb up this hill if you want the extra optionals. One, there's always packs of monsters on the hill, and also there's a chance of finding another vision of Lord Arden. One thing was fixed is always a collectible all the way at the top. Okay, starting from the top of the hill down, this is one of the locations you might find Lord Arden, or right at the bottom of that hill. Or all the way at the end over there. Basically, if you stand on top of the hill, you should be able to spot where he is. Yeah, down over here, here's the second location he could be. You can see that this map is a modified version of the wilderness of the Feywild. It's similar, but there's certain things that are changed about it. Yeah, so basically we've cleared up that entire side of the map and we're back on the road now. Be careful if you are going to try to complete all the groups of monsters, not to run away. You might leave one behind and then have to backtrack and try to find where that one single monster is. I'm just going to follow this road to the end. Sometimes there's a Lord Arden vision all the way at the end. I mean, I believe we found all the ones on this side of the map. There's only one left and it's on the other side of the map. So, there shouldn't be any more right now. Yeah, so sometimes around here you would find another vision of Lord Arden. I guess you can say that this quest is very short or very long, depending on if you want to go for all of the optionals or just go straight to the end. Well, that's it. We've completely cleared out this side, and I guess we're done. We can head to the other side. Here's the central area. This is where you end the quest. We'll get to there soon. We can't go there right now yet because we still have to get the second main objective. The first one was to get the loot. Well, the order doesn't make a difference, but you have to have two objectives. One of them is the loot, and one of them is the cerise flower. So now we're going to head towards the cerise flower. Cerise flower is on the second. Well, if you're stepping out of the hall, it would be to the right. If you're facing the wilderness, stepping out of Windward Hall, it would be to the right. Also, it's pretty easy to see. You can't really miss it. Just like the loot. It's marked by the bridge where the troll is. So over here you've got this like little, I guess, house, building, whatever it is.
Inside the magically sealed gazebo ahead floats the frosted cerise you need for the ritual. 3 bears rest outside. Magical talking bears, no doubt. This is the Feywild, after all.
On the other side we had a troll who lives underneath a bridge, who spawns more trolls. Over here we get 3 bears. No Goldilocks though.
You've recovered the frosted cerise for the ritual. You've recovered both the loot and the frosted cerise. Now, where has Melody hidden Lord Arden? You notice a pillar of magical energy streaming from a distant portal. Perhaps that contains the secret.
Hey look, a shrine. Please hit like and subscribe, thank you. Okay, on this side of the map there's only one location where you have Lord Arden, and he's always in the same place. I believe he's always in the same place. Just stick to the right wall and you'll eventually come across him. Okay. Well, now we've completed both of the optional objectives. We found all of the nightmare visions, and we've cleared out all the nightmare creatures, and here's the end. You can see this big portal. First we got a mini boss fight.
You approach the portal grove, but a pixie flutters into your path.
She said to make sure you didn't make it to him. I won't let you get near them. I won't let him wake up.
The pixie smirks.
You won't get past my friends and me. So long as they are alive, their devotion will sustain me eternally.
A portal opens as the pixie collapses. In his last moments, he says,
You haven't won yet. You still need the true name.
Note that the boss can't actually die while her 2 helpers are up. She'll just go into minus.
You exit the portal and find yourself in a strange, empty void. Yet that appears to be Lord Arden's resting place ahead. Between you and Lord Arden stands Cadence the Hag. She must have been disguised as Melody the Apothecary the entire time. Cadence prepares for battle.
Thrash-damned adventurers never know when to quit. I should have seen that you can't trust a pixie to do a hag's work.
Cadence finishes her conjuration. Slimes emanating a frigid mist suddenly appear nearby.
You killed my sister, so I'll have to make do with these vile cauldron leftovers. I wouldn't go anywhere near them personally now. Be a dear and die for good this time.
Cadence likes to put you asleep. The funny thing is about that is every time she damages you, it just wakes you up. So the only risk you're taking by falling asleep is being stuck in one of those circles. If she knocks you out, and then the circle goes off like this, you'll take much more damage than her puny little spells. I believe once you kill her, then all of these oozes disappear, so I'm trying to get the kills before. Yeah, I think I got it. I just need to not fall asleep. Ooh, this is close. Doesn't want to give me a break, you know? Yeah, and also she teleports around, so if you're melee, you might be running around.
Weakened and battered, Cadence tries to surrender.
All right. That's enough. You need what I have. So then, let's make a deal.
You've reluctantly decided to allow Cadence to live in exchange for Lord Arden's true name. You lay out the ingredients for the ritual and repeat the steps to reverse the curse. First, lay the lute. Then, grind up the flower's roots. Last, burn the roots along with Lord Arden's true name. You play a brief melody on Hirsam's lute. You mash the flower's roots into a pulp with little effort. You set a small blaze, then drop the crushed roots and Lord Arden's true name into it, completing the ritual. As the smoke rises, Lord Arden's eyes open. He springs out of the bed. Lord Arden thanks you for awakening him from this curse. He urges you to speak with him back at Winwood Hall in the waking world.
Look at the names of these chests. That's Nightmare's chest, Worried chest, and this is just a regular chest. So the Nightmare's chest and the Worried chest are each one for the objective. If you find all the worried Lord Ardens, you'll get the Worried chest, and if you kill the Nightmare creatures, you get the Nightmare chest. And that's why I think that if you just find the worried Lord Ardens, it's a easy chest, because it's not really anything difficult to do. Yeah. Also, fun fact, Cadence is out of the 3 hags from the Gatekeeper's Grove, she's the only one who doesn't die in one of the quests. I mean, we keep her alive. The other 2 get killed. Spoiler alert. Yeah, so just fun fact. Also, another thing to note is if you do the first quest chain in order, so when you complete this one, you'll have Lord Arden up and awake out of bed. If you do it out of order, not there's a problem with the XP or anything, but this particular scene won't appear like this. You won't see Lord Arden up and awake out of bed. Also, once you've completed the first quest chain, go back to the quest chain giver. Yeah, so that's it. Well, as usual, if you've benefited from this guide, or if you've just enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in a different video. Bye.